questions, and then Felix is going to record.
I'm recording the top down.
Okay, do you want to get Craig in here so you can edit them back?
Right, Craig, or the man, the myth, the legend, coming, our buddy.
Juno, you'll be the caboose. Oh, yep, it just said Juno disconnected.
Now recording.
There he is.
Yippee! Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and get going. So drill is done mostly at the canter, so I'm gonna call it canter set instead of a trot set, so just get ready. It's gonna be so fun. For single file, we're gonna do NTT. Also, Lo, can you see Pablo? And or Pablo, can you see Lo? Because you both are currently merged together. And we don't want mergers. Camilla Summerfield is Pablo's username. Chloe Sweet Sparrow is Lo's. Can you guys double check?
I have Lo ignored by accident.
Oh, okay, Mookie! No, I'm just kidding.
It was when they were Outlaw was in here at the same time that we were doing a practice.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So yeah, okay, yeah, you can beep, whichever. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and get going. I'm gonna call a canter set. We will be moving in NTT gaps at the canter. So your horse's nose touching the tail of the Pookie in front of you. Whenever we reach the wall, this is gonna be so fun. We are not gonna do a nice 90-degree corner. We are going to make it as tappy as possible. We love our tappy today, so get your fingies warmed up because we're gonna be tapping a lot. All right, so I'm gonna call a canter set. Wait for the person in front of you. Make sure you make those turns nice and tappy. I'm gonna ignore the mascot temporarily. Alright, so let's go ahead and canter set into NTT. Canter set into NTT. Pre and go. And you can go left at wall. Make it as tappy as possible. Give us the tap 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 tap. Tap 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 tap. Hello, Michi. Let me know when you're ready. Beautiful! Alright, we're coming up on another corner. Keep it nice and tappy. Tap, tap, tap. Tap, tap, tap. Tap, tap, tap. Tap, tap, tap. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Alright, now we're going to move up into half horse gap, so halfway inside. Let's do halfway inside. So you can speed up to your little horse centipede moment, so your front hooves making a nice little centipede with the person in front of you. So we're going to do halfway inside, not half horse. I misspoke. Apparently I'm still tired from my nap. So you can speed up if needed. Alright, Lo's moving that. So your front hoof should be trampling the player in front of you on your screen. You should be right on top of them a little bit. And keep those curvy corners going. I'll let you guys get alignment. And then we're going to do a halt set to keep it festive. We're going to do a rear set. So let's X set or rear set. Stand by. Let's rear set, pre, and go. Yeehaw! Okay. Oh, that's so good. Alright, keep in the halfway inside. Alright, so we're going to get to some moves now. Yeah, yeehaw! Prefacing this, I am not a drill instructor, but I'm going to try my darndest today. So we're going to start with the company front, and then we're going to work our way up to some sequency kind of things. So a company front is when all riders in the line cut across the arena, and the spacing between each rider should be even. So in dressage terms, this is just technically a comb. So you guys technically know what this is. Alright, so we're going to be cantering. I'm going to call a company front set. Everybody is going to comb. That's a good question, Pablo. What is a comb? Why are we here? What's 2 million plus bajillion? Alright, so we're going to give that a try. So let's go ahead and pick up that canter set into those halfway inside gaps. Let's canter set, pre, and go. Oh, hi, Cat. And let's company front set, pre, and go. And same rules apply. Head towards your lead at wall. Remember to turn a bit sooner. Yes. Ooh, you're speedy, Cat. You're speedy Gonzalez. Let's go ahead and put you up here with Sunny and Felix. I'll keep Sunny as the lead. So Sunny, if you want to take a few extended canter strides. And Cat, you'll come right here. Sneak in there. Yep. And we're in halfway inside gaps. So on top of the Pookie in front of you. Alright, let's try that company front one more time. That company front set, or a comb, company front set, pre, and go. Beautiful. If you want to be smarty pants, you can check alignment, but no worries. Go towards your lead at wall. Okay. We doing good so far. We're vibing. We're chilling. We're Gucci guacamoleing. Alright, we're going to learn another move. You guys also probably know this once I say it in dressage terms. We are going to do a column of 2. You could also do a column of 3, a column of 4, etc., etc. What's going to happen is whenever I call a column of 2 set, pre, and go, the first 2 riders are going to cut at the same time to ride side by side, and then the rest of the line will follow in the same pattern. You might be asking, okay, what move is this? In dressage terms, hello Michi, this is a tier. Yeah. Alright, so we're going to start with a column of 2. So my first 2 leads, which is Sunny and Kat, they're going to do a company front, and everybody else is just going to repeat that until we have 2 lines nicely traveling side by side. Alright, so let's go ahead and do a column of 2 set, or a tier, pre, and go. And then repeat that pattern. Awesome sauce. And then you guys can go towards your lead at wall and re-merge. So Yeehaw. Yep, you can do comb alignment during this if you'd like to do gappy gaps. Alrighty, and let's rear set, pre, and go. Yeehaw! Everybody has to say that when we rear. Oh, that's so good. Oh, that's so good. I love that. Oh, that's so good. Awesome sauce. Alright. We ready to keep going, folks? I feel like I'm talking to yippee-ki-yay! Alright, we're gonna do do-si-do next. This is so fun. You guys also probably know this. It is a curl towards your partner, aka a revolve, but we call it do-si-do. So I'm going to call a canter. We're going to cut the center line, split at wall. I'll call a halt set, explain what's happening, and then we'll full send it. That was a lot of word salad, but let's just do it. Woo! Alright, let's canter set, pre, and go. And Sunny, you can cut the center line when you get here. Keeping those corners nice and tappy. Yeehaw. Am I right? Okay. And when we get all the way over here to seawall, we're going to split. So keeping that nice tappy curve, we're going to go in a left-right pattern down the wall line. So Sunny's going to go left, Kat is going to go right, Felix is going to go left, Lemur's going to go right, etc., etc. And stand by for a halt set, a rear set, pre, and go. Yeehaw! Oh, this is so good. Alright. So, what's going to happen is on the only go, we are going to do a company front inwards towards the other line. This is also called a charge when 2 lines are combing towards each other. Yeah, all the halts are going to be rears today, and I'm going to say yeehaw for every single one. So on the first go, we are going to charge towards the other line. So each line is going to company front. Whenever you are nose-to-nose with your partner, we're going to do a do-si-do. Yeah, because you're loping. Yep. And then we're going to do a do-si-do towards your partner. This is a curl. However, in drill, since we make everything tappy, we're going to do the chase the cake method today. So if I was, say I'm Kat, if you want to look at my screen, or I can just give you guys the tempo. I'm doing my charge. Whenever I'm nose-to-nose with Sunny, I'm going to start that curl. I'm going to be watching Sunny's tail, and my nose is going to be following it the whole time, while adding a bit of tap to my curl. So they're going to be a little wide, but that's totally good. And then I'll just keep on cruising towards Edward Wall. Alright, if that makes sense, you can go into Global Store, or if you need help finding your partner, I can come help you too. But if you're ready to full send the charge and the do-si-do, you can pop into Global Store.
Should Michi take my spot so I can have a partner?
Yeah, sure. You could do that. Yeah.
Michigan, come hither.
Switchy. Thank you for doing that, Felix. Tradesies. Okie dokie. Alright, if you're ready, Michi. Alright, everybody can come out. Everybody can come out. Let's go ahead and full send. Yippee! Alright, let's go ahead and canter set, pre and go. And charge set, that company front inwards, pre and go. And do-si-do when you're nose to nose with your partner. And keep it nice and tappy, nice and tappy. Beautiful, beautiful. Oh, so good! Alright, and then you can head towards your leads out wall. Awesome. And let's go ahead and remerge at A, So feel free to speed up, slow down as needed. We're gonna remerge at A. I believe, yeah, it was Felix and then Lemur. So Michi and then Lemur. Yep, there you go. Alright, you can go anyway. Well, Sunny. And stand by for another halt set. And stand by for another halt set or a rear set. Pre and go. Yeehaw! Awesome sauce. Oh, that's so good. Alrighty, we ready to keep going? We're gonna try something else. Here we go, satellite radio. Y'all get hit with the boom boom. Alright, we're gonna do a powwow next. This one's really fun. So a powwow, we're gonna start in a circle. On go, everybody's going to cut in or turn their horse's nose directly towards X. You've probably heard of it as shrink. On the next go, everybody's going to hard stop. So, we're gonna get some speed going, because we want to see that hard stop action. Alright, so we'll, let's do a big circle so we have time, and I can just explain things as we go. And we're actually set up perfectly, so let's canter set, and Sunny, can you take us on to a 20-meter circle at E? Let's canter set, pre, and go. We'll just keep the close gaps for now. We're doing a 20-meter circle around X. This is 4 dots away. Felix, if you want to jump back in, you can. Yeehaw! Alright, we're going to stay on this 20-meter. Alright, just listen to what I say. Sunny only, extended canter set. Sunny only, extended canter set. Pre and go. Sunny, canter set. Pre. Keep on going, Sunny. Keep on going. Canter set. Pre. And keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. And canter set. Pre. Keep going, pre. And go for, alright. And cat, extended canter, pre, and go. Run up there behind Sunny. We're gonna get into some big boy gaps. Keep on going, and canter set, pre. And go. Alright, Michi, extended canter set, pre, go. If you're at the circle lesson, I'm trying to get everybody on a midline, center line, or letter die. And Michi, canter set, pre, and go. Yippee-ki-yay, yippee-ki-yo! Alright, let's go ahead and have Lo, Pablo, Magpie, Juno, and Felix take some walk strides just to even out the circle a little bit. So you guys can start walking. And now you guys can pick up the canter again, Lo. Good. And now Pablo. And Magpie, Juno, and Felix, so we don't get run over by Sunny. Beautiful. Alright. We're in our nice 20-meter circle. Keep these big boy gaps. On the first go, you guys are all going to turn your horse's nose to X right here. Add an extended canter. Alright, so we're doing an extended canter shrink, essentially. But there's going to be another go, and then we're all going to hard stop. And do a little slide. Alright, so let's extended canter shrink in towards X. Extended canter shrink in towards X. Pre and go. And X set. Pre and go. Yeehaw! Oh, this is so fun. I like this one. Okay, let me move. Yeehaw! And just for funsies, rear set, pre, and go. Yeehaw! Who just dismounted? I got a photo of that. Juno, did you just dismount? Juno! Juno! That's so funny! Oh, I caught you in 4K. Oh my gosh, that's so good. Oh, that's so funny. Wow, that's awesome. Amazing. Alright, we'll take a little break from Dosey Down Powwow. Now we're gonna do Reel to Reel. Yippee! Okay. So this one I'm gonna set you guys up for, and we'll just do a pair at a time, and then we can try to make it align. This one we're getting into like sequence territory, where somebody's doing their own thing while somebody else is doing something. Dosey Do, come on, baby, let's go. Boot, scoot, boogie! Yep, I know that one, yep. Alright, so let's go ahead and have Lo and Pablo, since you guys are right next to each other. I'm gonna have you guys come take a dot each over here. Facing Bernard Wall. Fine. Alright, you can scoot up Lo, and Pablo, you can come to this dot. Everybody else come claim a line. You can be behind Lo or behind Pablo. And we'll probably just have a pile going, but that's a-okay. Pick a line, any line. Pick the line. Ba-da-ba-ba. Alright, so our first pair is Lo, Pablo. Second pair is Magpie, Lemur. Third pair is Cat and Michi. Last pair is Sunny and Juno. Alright, let's go group by group. So I'm going to start with Lo and Pablo. Alright, so we have a pair on the wall line, and then a pair on the SSD wall line, both heading towards B. My wall line Pookies, I'm going to call a canter set. You're going to be approaching the far corner. You're going to be making your way downtown. We're going to point base this, so everybody could just do it on their own time. I'll make sure we have lots of space so we don't hit each other. But if you're on the wall line, whenever you get to the corner, you're going to take a diagonal, heading towards the opposite end of the arena. You're going to make your way downtown. Whenever you make your way all the way to the opposite end of the arena, when you reach roughly the 8th line, you're going to do a curl to the right, making it nice and tappy, and then you'll end up merging beside your partner. Let me explain your partner's job, and then it will hopefully make more sense. For my SSD wall line Pookie, so Lo's line, you guys are also going to be cantering. We're going to do like a thread switch off. You'll see in a moment. You guys will be cantering. When you reach the 8th line, you're going to do a curl away from the wall. Make it nice and tappy. And then you're going to end up merging behind the person to your right. So we're going to end up single file heading towards the opposite corner. And then we kind of trade jobs. So once you reach this far corner, you're just going to turn onto the wall line, and we'll get back into this nice column of 2. Does that make sense? Would we like a demonstration? Do we want to full send it? Lo, Pablo? Do you guys have thunkies? Full send? Full send. Alright. Alrighty, let's see what happens! Giddy up! Yep! Alright. Pablo and Lo only canter set. Pablo and Lo only canter set. Pre and go. So Pablo's going to take that nice letter die. Lo's going to do a curl in this corner. And then we're going to merge single file. It looks like a fishing reel, if you think about it. Awesome. Alright, now they're heading towards the other corner. And now we're switching jobs. So when Pablo gets to the 8th line, they're going to curl right. And Lo's going to merge onto the wall. And then we'll end up back in that nice company front. Beautiful. Lo's going to take the wall line. Pablo's going to take the SSD wall line. Hello, May. Awesome. And you can speed up or slow down as needed. Good. Alright, you guys can reset. Hello, May. Felix, would you like to be May's buddy? You guys can run over here. You guys can sit pile on top of Juno and Sunny. Alright, Magpie and Lemur, we ready? I'm gonna do 2 pairs this time. So I'll call a canter set for each pair. Let's go! Yeah. May, if you kind of want to watch what's happening, I can also explain whenever we get to your pair. Alright, let's go ahead and low and Pablo only, canter set. Low and Pablo only, canter set, pre and go. Magpie and lemur, canter set. Magpie and lemur, canter set, pre and go. Cat and Michi, y'all want a full send? Y'all want a full send? Alright, Michi and Cat, canter set, pre and go. Alright, let's let the chaos play out a little bit. And then we'll do you two groups next time. And then we can do it all together and maybe even speed it up and go extended canter. Yippee! And then curl right, merge, awesome. And you guys can just keep that company front or you can smack it to the wall, whatever you'd prefer. Beautiful. And then Michi and Cat's group. Awesome! Alright, all my Pookies who just went, you guys can halt set and reset. Let's have my next two groups move up a little bit though. So Juno, Felix, May, and Sunny, you guys can beep beep upwards. You guys can come all the way up here. Yep, good. Alright. Yes, it is comb alignment if you'd like to check in the corners. Alright, Juno and Sunny, you guys know what you're doing. May, were you able to watch, and would you like me to explain your part?
I have a question about the end.
Yes.
So do we don't get into a single file line at the end? We go side by side again?
Yep, you go back into a column of two.
Okay, should I be on the inside or the outside of that situation?
That is a good question. So since you start on the outside, you'll end up on the front, so then you'll end up on the SSD wall line. So not the
Okay.
actual wall line, but the one beside it.
Yeah, so I'll be on the inside.
Yep.
Thanks.
Yeah. Alright, Okay, awesome. Let me explain it to you then. So if you want to follow me through it, May, you can. I'll call a canter set for you and Felix. Felix is going to be your partner. You're going to be cantering if you want to follow me. We're point basing it, so there's going to be no goes. Whenever you reach this corner, you're going to turn kind of slanted, heading towards X, which is the middlemost point of the arena. You're going to be heading towards the other corner. Whenever you reach the 8th line, which is one away from the wall, so this one right here, you're going to do a curl to the right, so a full circle by yourself, making it tappy. And then you're going to merge beside Felix on the SSD wall line, which is the one right here. Does that help? Awesome. Alright, Felix, thank you for doing that. Let's reset and let's try our two pairs. Goop Disease has claimed another victim! Alrighty, so Sunny and Juno only canter set. Sunny and Juno only canter set. Pre and go. And stand by Felix and May. And Felix and May canter set. Felix and May canter set. Pre and go. Yeehaw, partners! Yeehaw, yeehaw, yeehaw! Awesome sauce, awesome sauce. Beautiful, making our way downtown, we love. You're good, May, it's okay if there's a big old gap. Beautiful. Making our way downtown, walking fast. You guys can hit the wall or turn, whatever you'd like. Sunny and Juno. Awesome! Golf claps, golf claps. Alrighty, let's reset to our lines and let's full send it all together. And then for shenanigans, we're going to try it at the extended. We're going to try it back to back to back. So each group at a time. So we're just going to try it at canter, everybody go at the same time. So let's reform those lines. So yeah, Pablo, you're right here. It's okay if we have some piles going. Do we have like a Yeehaw soundboard? We need one. Alrighty, everybody give me a rear set, pre and go! Yeehaw! Alrighty. Low and Pablo, canter, set, pre and go. Lemur and Magpie, canter, set, pre, and go. Michi and Cat, canter, set, pre, and go. Sunny and Juno, canter, set, pre, and go. Felix and May, canter, set, pre, and go. We're gonna have a little revolvey action. Actually, that should be really fun. Good job gating up to fix those gaps and gates and all that good jazz. And then work together to get into a comb alignment when you're on your walls over here. And then we can keep doing that company column of 2 turny turn shenanigans. This is so cool. I love drill for being cool. Drill is cool. Awesome. Awesome sauce. Alright, let's all reset. We're gonna extend the can to this baby. Good luck, everybody. Slay. Alrighty. Good luck. Pablo, you can put your back cubs on the dot. So you're aligned with low. Oh, Pablo. Boop 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 pookie. You can move forward so your back cubs are on the dot instead of your front. Yeah, there you go. Alright. And to get us going, can I get a rear set, pre, and go. Yeehaw! Oh, we got May! I got May too! Oh my gosh! That's great. Okay, that's going in the Camp Coat Pics channel after this. Alright, let's go ahead and Low and Pablo extended canter set. Low and Pablo extended canter set. Pre and go. Good luck, guys. Magpie and Lemur extended canter set. Pre and go. Cat and Michi extended canter set. Pre and go. Juno and Sunny extended canter set. Pre and go. And Felix and May extended canter set. Pre and go. This one's so hard at the extended canter because the gaps are so big. Y'all are eating it up though. Good job. Had a little revolve action there. We love. Just keep on zooming or hit the wall, whatever you'd like. Let's let these groups finish out. Awesome sauce. And stand by for a halt set or a rear set. Rear set, pre, and go. Yeehaw! Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. Okay. We have options now. I'm gonna pick a good one. We're gonna start with a good one. Ooh, which one do I want to start with? This is so exciting. Okay. Okay, we can either do touch and go, a mock herringbone cross, a little bubbly situation, or meet and greet. What we'd like to do. Which name sounds fun? The funnest. Do we have any thunkies? Bubbly. Herringbone cross. Herringbone cross. Okay, that seems to be the consensus. Okay, guys, this is gonna be crazy. You guys chose one of the hard ones. Alright. Let me get this. Alrighty. Everybody can come pile on X. Everybody can come pile on X. Pile on X. Alright. Let's see what we can cook, guys. Alright, let's get into pairs of 2. So some Pookies come pile right here. Everybody claim a dot and let's pile in pairs of 2. Somebody claim this dot. Claim this dot. Everybody claim a dot in piles of 2. So 2 persons, 2 people per dot. Alright, Low and I'm gonna have you guys be the outside. Okay. Alright, Pablo and Juno, can you guys come here, please? you guys are going to start us off at seawall. We're basically doing, not an arrow, flock. So I'm going to have you guys, to make it a bit easier, let's have you guys start with your front hooves on the half meters. So Juno right here, and Pablo right here. Awesome. Alrighty, and then let's have Kat and May. You guys can come next. You guys are going to be on the SSD wall line. And let's see, how many pairs do we have? Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We won't have space. Okay, let's have you guys. Kat, you can put your front hooves right here. And May, you'll be mirrored. Awesome sauce. Alrighty, Evie, my mom said to pick the very best one. I do are it. Felix and Sunny, you guys have been chosen. Come Heather. I'm gonna have you guys on the half meters too. So one of you right here, and then one of you mirrored. Awesome. Slay. Alright, and then let's do Mishi and Lemur. You guys can come. You'll be on the quarter lines. So one person with your front hooves here, and then one person mirrored. And then Magpie and Low. You guys can come. You'll be in between quarter line, eighth line. This is gonna be crazy. We're gonna have to walk because there's so many people. Yeah, it's like an action arrow. Except we're gonna do something a little crazy too. Which is gonna be fun. But we'll see what happens. Alright. So what's gonna happen? We're gonna basically be doing like if you've ever done saddle crosses or like letter dies. That's kind of what we're gonna be doing. We're gonna walk because there's a lot of us and I want us to have time to be able to do it. And if not, we'll form 2 smaller little flocks and try that. Let's first focus on just moving and grooving in the walk. So I'm gonna call a walk set and we're literally all just gonna walk forward. Whatever gaps you're in, just hold that with the person next to you. The next part that we add on is gonna be what I want you guys to focus on. But let's just try walking forward for now in this formation. So let's walk, set, pre, and go. So you can look to the person who's next to you, in front of you, behind you. Maybe your front hooves are like half a quadrant behind. Maybe they're side by side. Whatever it is, just kind of take note of that. Alrighty, and let's halt set, rear, set, pre, go! Yeehaw! Alright, you guys can reset. Okay, we got May again. You guys can reset back to seawall. Alright, we'll see if we have enough time to do this. We may have to... Smaller flock, that's right. Alright, Magpie and Low. You guys are our leads who start us off, so you guys get the first time of locking in. We're going to start with Magpie, and then it's going to go to Low. So in a left-right pattern, each rider is going to pick up canter and essentially do a saddle cross. So we're going to be walking. If I was Magpie, whenever I call the craziness set pre-go, Magpie's going to pick up canter and slant. What's going to be happening at the same time is Low is going to be watching Magpie, and they're also going to slant. They don't get a go. Magpie's the only one that gets a go. This is where we have to really get those saddle crosses in. Low is going to be watching Magpie. They're walking. When they see Magpie start slanting, they're going to do the same. And we want to kind of create a, like, 2 lines crossing effect. After they've done that, it's going to be like it ripples down the line. So then Michi is going to be watching where Magpie slanted. They're going to be walking. They're going to turn onto Magpie's line at a canter and saddle cross with Low. And then it just keeps going down the line. So Lemur is going to be walking. They're going to be watching for Michi. They're going to turn onto Low's line. I can help you in a second. Onto Low's line at a canter. And then they'll saddle cross. So it's a lot of turning, saddle crossing, turning, saddle crossing, turning, saddle crossing. Would it help if I showed you guys a video? Would we like a video? Awesome. Okay, come to my stream. I actually rode this once. This is in a drill routine that I rode. Alright, you guys can jump to my stream. I'll give you guys a few seconds. Alright, so this is what we're going to be doing. If you guys would watch this. Can you guys see this? Can we all see this? Do I have my correct stream on? Yes, okay. Yes, alright. With the sad it's yeah. Alright, so there's only 4 here. We're doing this with a lot of people, so it will be very exciting. But we're in this like V formation. Magpie's gonna start us off by picking up canter and slanting. Everybody else is gonna be watching, and we're gonna do a bunch of saddle cross madness. Each merging onto 2 individual lines. Does that help? Does the visual help? We could also go pair by pair. Do we need to see it again? Yes, we can do pair by pair. And then throw it all together. Alright, let me untab this. Yes, you'll just keep traveling until you reach all the way to the wall. Yeah, break it down and put it together, yeah. You guys will keep cantering until you hit the wall. You guys can smack into it or canter along the arena-like boxy thing, whichever. Alright, so let's try each pair then. So I'm going to have Magpie and low only walk set. And let's go ahead and try... What kind of saddle cross do we want to do today? What we feeling? We're in a really big formation. Let's try those NTT. Sure, we can do NTT. Alright, we're going to be doing NTT saddle crosses. So for example, if I was low, I'm going to be aiming to have my horse's nose hitting Magpie's tail as they're intersecting over where both their lines cross. Alright, so Magpie and low only walk set. Magpie and low only walk set. Pre and go. And our mock herringbone cross. So Magpie, you're going to canter slant to the right. Pre and go. Low, you're going to speed up and watch Magpie. You're going to slant as well. You can go ahead. Good. And look for Magpie's tail. Good. Alright, you guys can reset. Let's try it one more time. So you're free to speed up and zoom as needed. There's only one go for Magpie. Whenever it's most convenient for you, you can go onto your slant. When we try it all together, the goal is to have 2 lines that end up merging into a slant, but if you need to pick your own slant, that's totally cool. Alright, let's try that. Magpie and low walk set. Magpie and low walk set. Pre and go. And our mock herringbone cross, so Magpie's going to canter slant, pre and go. Low whenever you're ready, you're going to slant as well. Pick up gate as needed. We did have some death in that one, but good job getting your slant. Alright, you guys can reset. Reset, bada-bada-doo. Reset, bada-bada-doo. Alright, we're just gonna add one more person, slowly but surely. So, Michi, I'm gonna add you to this. So you're gonna join us for the walk set. You don't have a go. Whenever you see the slant line that Magpie's on, you can go ahead and pick up canter and follow behind Magpie. You're gonna NTT cross with low. Does that make sense? I can also... Okay. Alright, so let's go ahead and Magpie, low, and Michi walk set. Pre and go. And mock herringbone cross, so Magpie slant and canter. Pre, go. So low, you can slant and pick up the canter as well. NTT cross with Magpie. Michi, you're looking for NTT cross with low. Good. Alright, you guys can reset. Low, you are a bit ahead on my screen. So just really try to turn your camera to the side if you can. Oh my gosh, I need to take a sip of water. And focus on that NTT cross. So your horse's nose hitting the tail of Magpie's horse. Alright, Lemur, we're going to add you in. We're going to add you in. So you're going to be following low slant. Whenever they decide to slant, you're going to hopefully end up on the same one. But if you need to take a slant earlier or later, totally up to you. You're going to be NTT crossing with Michi. Does that make sense? You ready to give it a whirl? Awesome. Alright, let's walk set, pre and go. Mock herringbone cross, pre and go. And then look for that NTT cross. Good. Alright, you guys can reset. Awesome. Alright, next is Felix. Felix and Sunny, would you both like to try it together? Or would we like to just keep going one by one? Full send? Sunny, you ready to full send too? Awesome. All right. Yep. Give it a full send.
Sorry, Sunny, I've only told you, but let's go!
No, you're fine, but my C key is still broken, as you'll see as I wrote I and try.
Awesome. All right. So let's walk, set, pre, and go. And mock herringbone cross, pre, and go. I've had that happen before, yeah. Awesome, awesome. Beautiful. All right, you guys can reset. Kat and May, would you guys like to full send? Juno and Pablo, would you guys like to full send? Okay. May, are you ready to full send? Would you like me to ride it with you? All right, do you want me to ride it with you, or you just want to full send? Alrighty, let's do this. You will be crossing, let's see, left, right, left, right, left, right. Yo, you'll be crossing with Sunny! Oh my gosh, so cute! Alright, let's do this, everybody. Let's go ahead and walk, set, pre, and go. Mock herringbone cross, pre, and go. Yes! Oh my gosh! Yes, keep going, keep going, keep going. Awesome! Oh my gosh! Alright, and you guys can reset. Let's reset. Let's do it again. That was awesome, guys. The way we're all running.
Toy, I have
Yee?
no idea if I did that right. I just guessed.
You did it exactly correct, so do it again. You did awesome. Alrighty, we full sended. Let's go ahead and walk, set, pre, and go. And mock herringbone cross, pre, and go. So my lead slanty slant. Awesome sauce. Good job, zoomies. Good job, zoomies. Awesome sauce, May. Beautiful! Oh my gosh! Alright, and halt it. Rear set, pre, go. Yeehaw! Oh my
Can we
gosh,
start
this is
with
great.
a closer jab, like the boss or HI, like you suggested earlier?
Yeah, let's go ahead. Let's reset and do it.
So it's a spicier sound cross.
Let's do it. Let's do HI. Let's do halfway inside. Okay, so we're doing the exact same thing. The only things that is changing is instead of, I'll use Magpie's example, instead of going for nose to tail, you're going to want to go for HI. So your front hoof should be hitting essentially where the player is currently sitting in the middle of the horse. You're going to make a little T, a little intersection with your with your horses. All right, if that makes sense, go into Global Store. And we'll full send it. You're going to be doing this. Your front hooves in between Magpie's hooves. So it's a little T. Yeah. Alright, you all can come out. Let's try it at the walk again. And maybe if we're spilling spicy, we could even go faster. But for now, let's walk, set, pre, and go. And mock herringbone cross, pre, and go. We're HI crossing. Awesome. Awesome. And rear set, pre, and go. Yeehaw! Oh my gosh. Okay, what do we think about resetting and trying it from a trot set instead of a walk? Let's go! Magpie, would you like to switch with somebody so you could experience the saddle crossing, or would you like to stay the lead? Or I could even be the lead. I could jump over here and be the new lead. What would you like? Magpie? Magpie, magpie, magpie! Magpie, magpie. Okay, you be special. Alright, so we're gonna start from a trot set. We're still gonna do the canter on the slant. But you guys will have to really focus on those gaps, because everybody else behind you is gonna be coming in hot. So, here we go! Let's trot, set, pre, and go. And mock herringbone cross, pre, and go. Okay, we're coming in hot. You got it, you got it. Ooh, ooh, you got it. Awesome sauce and rear set, pre, and go. Yeah! Awesome sauce. How do we feel about that? How do we feel? How do we feel? Any thunkies? Did we like that? I liked that.
Unique, talented, show-stopping, put in a blender.
Put it in a blender. Alright, let's reset and do it one more time. And for craps and giggles, we're gonna do the whole thing in an extended canter. Like, I'm just gonna say extended canter set, and we're just gonna full set everything.
You read my mind. I was about to suggest that.
So everything's gonna be in an extended canter. If you're moving towards A, it's extended canter. If you're going on the slant, it's extended canter. There's gonna be lots of death, but it's fun, and just do whatever you want to do. Let's go. Oh, hello, my dad's calling me. Give me 1 second. Hey guys, he called me to let me know that I should do the dishes. Yippee! Alright. Alright, good luck everybody! Yeah, Pops and 𝐻𝐸𝑚ily. Alright, good luck everybody. Let's go ahead and for the sake of the merging situation, Magpie, just start your mock herringbone cross right on go. Alright, so extended canter set. Magpie's gonna start the move immediately. Extended canter set, pre, and go. Okay, good luck everybody! Oh, good luck, everybody! Oh, good luck, everybody! Oh, this is so good. This is so good. Oh, this is so good. Oh, this is so good. And hard stop set, pre, and go. Yeehaw! Oh my gosh. Alright, you guys can come pile on X. We'll end there. That was crazy. Actually, no, we want to take a group photo. Wait, I want to take a group photo. Everybody run to C. We're going to take a group photo. Let's all line up and take a cute photo. Everybody line up. Line up. Here, I'll get over here. I gotta line up. I'm gonna join you guys. Alright, make sure there's no spaces. Probably, yeah, scoot over. Scoot your booty over. Alrighty, everybody smile.
And we have an important message from the bakery, starting with toilet. Je veux du gâteau pour mes amis.
Gosh.
We're the only smugglers in here. We're only.
Magpie!
You have a pink hat.
Okay. Yes, there's Magpie, yeah! Leave her. Yes, keep it going, keep it going.
Keep it going.
Oh wait, am I the only one cakeless?
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
Juno joined her prank even though they didn't know what was going on.
Yeah.
She was like, I have a pink hat. I have a pink hat.
Alright. And then Pablo's gonna say a code word and we're all gonna run around in Barbie boot. Okay, Pablo, when you're ready.
There's only enough space for one cake in this town.
Yeehaw!
Let the dogs out.
But every day above ground is a great day.
Great day. Remember that.
It's not drive, it's got power.
It's a hungry with the
Power.
Please trust me.
Hey,
Sexy lady.
Woo, 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 eh, eh, eh. Oh, great
Gangnam
heavens!
Style.
Oh, great heavens!
Yeah!
Awesome sauce.
Yippee!
I'm brain
Thank
like
you
a
guys for coming.
diamond.
Hopefully you enjoyed that silly little prank cannonball cabin.
See, I even picked up a pink cowboy hat for the occasion. I'm still
Hey.
on theme.
Yes, it's awesome. Go, Kylie, go.
You're doing,
Good
you're
job,
doing
Kylie. You're
amazing,
doing amazing.
sweetie.
Oh,
Yippee! Oh, that was great. The cake hat, so good. Shine bright like a diamond.